Hey there, Popverse. Veronica Valencia here, and I am joined by the director of One Piece Film Red, Goro Taniguchi, as well as Mikey McNamara, who will be translating for us today. Taniguchi-san, konnichiwa. Kyou wa yorishiku onegai shimasu.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
How have you been enjoying New York Comic Con so far?
ニューヨークコミコンは楽しんでますか？
最高に面白いです。いろいろ刺激にもなるし、本当は小田栄一郎も連れてきたかったな。
This is an amazing event. I'm being very stimulated right now, just all the energy in this room. And if I had it another way, I would have loved to have brought Oda Eiichiro here with me.
彼は今日本で原作の漫画をずっと描いているので、皆さん楽しみにしている皆さんのためにも来ることができないのが残念です。
But he is hard at work right now, writing the manga, so everyone knows what the story is going to be. So cut him some slack.
Your hard work is showing right now. What has it been like directing One Piece Film Red?
ワンピースフィルムレッドを監督したのはどういう感じでしたか？どんな感想を聞かせてください。
私は一番最初にワンピースをアニメーションにした時の監督です。
So I actually directed the very first One Piece film also way back in 98.
今回24年ぶりに小田さんの方からまた一緒にやらないかと声がかかりましてやらせてもらうことになりました。
And 24 years later, Oda approached me and said, "Hey, do you want to direct another film?" And the rest is history.
できるだけ新しい楽しみ方、新しい要素をワンピースに追加したいと思って頑張ってきて、結果とても良い映像ができたなと思って自負してます。
And I really wanted to kind of challenge the status quo and bring something new and fresh to One Piece. And I think all of that hard work and the team's efforts paid off on the big screen.
Can you tell us some of the challenges you maybe faced directing this film?
これを監督するにあたってチャレンジだとか困難なところとかちょっとお話聞かせてください。
テレビのアニメーションが始まって23年経ってます。
So it's been 23 years since the first anime aired on TV.
23年も経つとスタッフも入れ替わります。
And over the 23 years, of course, there's going to be staff, crew members going in and out of the team.
同時に23年前のルールも残っていたりとかするんですね。
But at the same time, there was a lot of kind of rules and certain pipelines that are in place for all of 23 years.
そのルールというのは今の時代では通用しなかったり古いものになっているものもあります。
And honestly, some of those were obsolete, outdated in the current development and production pipeline.
私がまずやるべきことはその古くなっているものを見直して新しくすることでした。
So my first task as the director was to look at a lot of those obsolete, dated pipelines and refresh, revitalize all of them.
と同時に声優さんたちとも話をして新しいワンピースの魅力をより引き出すための打ち合わせを何度もやってきました。
And at the same time, speaking with a lot of the voice actors, the talent, and trying to find how we can bring a fresh feel to One Piece.
その結果が今の、作品ですね。
And I would say the result of all of that, that was the challenge to bring it all together in the film that you see.
And speaking of the film that some of us did get to see, there was recently a US premiere. How was that experience watching it with so many people?
北米のプレミアの感想はどうでしたか？やっぱりこの海外のファンと一緒に見るっていうのはどういう体感でしたか？
とても刺激的で楽しい経験でした。
It was a very, very stimulating experience, I must say. I enjoyed it very much.
どこで笑うのか、どこで楽しむのか、そこを直接確認できたのはとても良かったですね。
And it was very helpful for me to see what the international audience is, where they react, where they laugh, where they kind of engage with the film. So that was it was really good to kind of see where people do that, so I know what I'm directing and kind of how the international fans engage with it.
And what advice would you give to someone who wants to direct and maybe one day direct a film such as this?
監督になりたい希望の方々にはどういうアドバイスとかありますかね。いつかこういう映画を監督してみたいって希望を持っている外国には。
アニメーションの監督になる道はいくつかあります。
So there are a few paths to become an animation director.
アニメーターからなる人もいますし、私のように制作からなる人間もいます。
So some start off as an animator and they make their way up to the director, or like myself, I was in the production side.
どんな道であろうと目の前にある仕事を全力を挙げて楽しみながらやる、特に楽しむことが大事だと思っています。
But regardless of what path you make your way through in order to become a director, I think the most important thing is to really enjoy what you're doing.
なぜならば自分が楽しまないとお客さんを楽しませることなんてできないからですね。
Because unless you're enjoying what you do, the enjoyment's not going to carry over to the audience who's going to be watching whatever it is that you're making.
もしかしたらその先に小田栄一郎みたいな人が待ってくれているのかもしれません。
And perhaps there might be someone like Oda Eiichiro on the other side of that.
はい、
And what message are you hoping fans will be able to take away from this movie?
この映画からファンはどういったメッセージを感じ取って帰っていただきたいですかね、映画館からは。
映画の見方は人それぞれです。
I think there are several different ways to watch a film.
この映画にはアクション、涙、音楽、いろんな要素を入れ込みました。
And there are a lot of elements in this film: action, emotional drama, tears, and music.
その中からどれを楽しみに撮るのか、それこそ皆さんの心の中に答えはあると思っています。
And what each individual enjoys and what resonates with them, what speaks to them, I think that answer is something that everyone has inside.
特に大事なことは、ワンピースを見たことがない人、最初の方しか知らないという人も楽しめるように作ってあります。
And also the film is designed in a way that even if you've only heard of One Piece or read a few volumes, you can still have a lot of fun.
今回の映画は今の日本のアニメーションで作りうる最も生かした映画です。
And I think we've really flexed and leveraged everything that the Japanese animation industry can do in this film.
その最先端の世界を楽しんでくれることを祈ります。
And I hope that everyone gets the chance to enjoy that and see it in theaters.
And finally, here at the Popverse, we celebrate the best of TV, movies, comics, and anime. What is something you're really enjoying that you're not working on?
自分が作ってはいないけど、すごい楽しんでいる、好きなコンテンツですよね。ちょっといろいろ議論したやつ。はい。
それをお話しするには3日間時間をいただけますか？
I'm going to need 3 days to go through everything that I like.
でもその話をする時間が今私はプロデューサーによって与えられていません。
But unfortunately, the producer is not going to let me stay here for 3 days.
大変残念なんですが、ただいろんなことを好きになっていろんなことを楽しむということで今までやってきました。
But what I can say is that I've engaged with, loved, watched, consumed a lot of content, a lot of things over the years, and that's what brought me here.
映画、小説、漫画、ゲーム全部そうです。
Movies, novels, manga, video games, everything.
なので全てお話しすることはできないのですが、全て好きなんだと思ってもらえると嬉しいです。
So I know I don't have time to go through everything, but on the flip side, I think it's because I love everything.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and we'll see you next time.